As these negative energies reverse, everything else will reverse or fall. Ivo of Vega, yes, I put that into my love's head the other day and she made note of it. This is a truth. As the positive energies increase, what was once negative will either die or reverse its polarity. This holds true for people as well as institutions upon planet Earth. What cannot be reversed as it is so evil will simply die. Evil cannot stand the higher vibratory rate that planet Earth is now experiencing, and you see so many of those who are evil have given up their game. They have either sworn to change or have been taken off planet in order to face galactic trial. This counts for those you see face to face and those you do not see who have been working in the background to continue to enslave you. Everything is energy and life depends upon its vibratory frequency. Those evil ones who came to Earth, the Anunnaki, the Jinn, the Archons, and more, to enslave people required that you be enslaved because they have of themselves no source of life. They are parasites by nature. They have created a low vibratory system in which the Earthling functions at levels far beneath its normal standard but which they thrive at. This evil system is what is being revealed to all upon planet Earth now, and as it is revealed to you and you reject it, because you are the keepers of the keys to planet Earth, what you say prevails. If the majority says that they will not stand for any more war, so it will be. No more war. That is coming in fact. If the people on Earth are repulsed by satanic behaviors towards children, then these satanic behaviors will no longer be able to be conducted. Those of the lowest frequency were caught first and have given themselves up. Those whose frequency is slightly higher are still upon the Earth attempting to create their warfare and compromising human children, as they always have. But they are reducing in numbers. We have striven to take away their cloning facilities, but yet they still have access to a few as well as CGI facilities which we are seeking to compromise at this time. Much is being done in the dumps as well, and as you know this is still ongoing. Watch where floods are occurring. As they die, you will grow. They are the ones who have held your frequency down all these years, and now that they can no longer influence you, you are free to rise up to a level that you naturally feel good at. Now, this is conditional, and the condition is that you must be willing to give up your lower frequency behaviors, thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. These must go because this programming is what has held you down. You will see their continued attempts to control your minds through fear. The only thing you need do is banish fear from your lexicon and live without it. Then you have beat their system. Many of your world's leaders have been compromised against their will, and we make deals with them in order to allow them to work for the light, as they had always intended to do. However, there are always those who oppose them. So many skirmishes and battles are being carried out on Earth now, personal, private, public, and within the governmental arena, that we simply watch to see who wins. We do our utmost to stack the deck on the side of the light, as ridding this world of evil is what we have sought to do for millions of years. Yes, we have fought the evil that has controlled your world long before it came to roost upon Earth. And good will win. The light will win. Any other way is impossible, because without those of the light to parasite energy from, there would be nothing. Life will continue. Our mission is to see that the light will prevail. For darkness to leave the people of Earth, this is up to you, but we are here to help you. Many of you ask when disclosure will happen. It is already happening. I am not from Earth, and you are listening to many extraterrestrials who speak to you from beyond your planet. Many of you wait for the rest of the public to be disclosed to, however it does not work that way. People turn to the disclosure messages when they are ready and not before. We will not force the people of Earth to understand that we are here. It is when they are ready that they will awaken to our presence and not before. Sharon asks about a nuclear event and Ashtar's admission of disclosure at that time. Yes, if it gets to that point, but the likelihood of that is very slim in fact. Ashtar would only disclose the presence of extraterrestrials if Earth stood on the precipice of being annihilated. And right now it is not. Earthlings are working through their collective shadow. For those who have already done or are doing this work at a higher level, what is going on Earth may seem irrelevant to you. Some are feeling drained of their energy, and yes, it is being used to buoy those who are not awake yet, and the reason for this is if you did not give of your energy, those people would die. There are still many who have contracted to wake up at this point in time. Perhaps another 9/11 event would help, as it did years ago. Your energy is not a personal item. As you are all one, it is being distributed around the world to help others in need. It helps to heal the sick and helps those who perhaps would make errors in judgment not to make these errors. The human energy on Earth is one large consciousness. You are a part of that energy, and when you help others to raise their consciousness, you carry less of the load yourself. This is why we teach that you must take responsibility for yourself and shoulder your own load, because in doing so you are holding all the energy you can and allowing others to do the same. The more you shoulder of the collective consciousness, the more light you hold as well. You have seen many things reversed that you felt you would be stuck with. Governments with prime ministers and presidents who have quit, only to be replaced by someone who might appear equally unfit to govern. But then again, this leader quits and he is replaced. It could continue to be this way until such time the energies level off, but for now you will be able to choose your leaders, not by vote but using the power of your mind and consciousness. Perhaps I might refer to your system of trying to get it right as the way this would appear to be. You are not trying to get it right. The leader of choice responds to the collective level of light within those they would govern. Me, that makes sense, Ivo, because we've still got Castro and he's not going anywhere. And Canadians are slow to wake up in my opinion. Ivo, yes. There has been little done in Canada to awaken those asleep. You are at a lack for leaders and more are focusing on the United States, however you must focus on your own country as well. That is the true way to vote. Many of you are unaware of the subtle energies that are ruled by universal law that run this planet because you have never seen them at work for the light, you have only seen them misused against you. But you will learn that to hold positive energy and to have concern for those people around you is the strongest vote you can cast. We are listening. We know what you are undergoing. Karma is being rebalanced and the dark ones are being taken to the light. Once again, Earth will become the paradise she was intended to be, not the hard learning school of the latter years.